Hi, I'm Lenny McAllister. It's the weekend, and this is McAllister's Saturday Remix, found exclusively on Politic365. So when is the same old number actually something better than the last old number? Well, it's at the same exact time when this old number is actually slightly worse than that old number. Confused? Exactly, and that's the point. Numbers coming out of the Obama administration over February's unemployment rates have been generally reported as causes for celebration within the nation. Except, of course, when you see that an increase in jobs is coupled with a decrease in spending power for the average American, or that an increase in Americans participating in the job market slightly is mirrored with an increase in the unemployment rates for African Americans by 0.5 percentage point. Democrats may be doing an excellent job of telling you that moving sideways is actually moving up in the right direction, but you have to be careful in buying into that notion. Ask yourself, is the economy getting better for you, for anyone you know? The needle pegging the unemployment figures may not have moved much from a national perspective, but there's something not quite right. Think about it. The last time we were looking at this low percentage of Americans in the job force, Joe Montana was throwing touchdown passes for the Super Bowl champions, not pitching sketchers to a generation of young people. Whenever the expectations for success and prosperity in America start getting redefined with lower expectations where mediocrity, or in this case, status quo in many regards, is seen as advancement, the question must be asked, is this the type of leadership that we need in America nowadays? Recently, we've had an energy secretary telling a House of Representatives committee that the administration is not interested in lowered gas prices, which makes sense when paired with the president's personal lobbying to again stand against the Keystone Pipeline, even working against some Senate Democrats this time around. We've also had this administration stand for free birth control from all employers for the sake of American women, unless, of course, they were Catholic employers impacting American women, perhaps even Catholic women, which, of course, meant that the president had to choose between two different important voting blocks, all while purporting the ideal that Obamacare is about health care freedom despite its mandates, even if it's not actually minding constitutionally mandated religious freedom. And now, magical numbers that indicate recovery when most of the country, well, doesn't feel a recovery, especially after spiking gas prices, a higher inflation rate than the earning rates of American workers, and troubling GDP growth. All of this in the midst of boast of consecutive months of adding 200,000 plus jobs to the American workforce when, in fact, the revised numbers from January indicate only 173,000 jobs were actually added. Change you can't believe in? What I can't believe is how we keep changing the definitions of improvement, freedom, and perhaps hope on the current path we're on today. Only in today's America can the number from this month be better than the same number from last month, even when the underlying number suggests that this woeful merry-go-round that we're on together is continuing, with no predictable end in sight. I'm Lenny McAllister. Check out my latest article on Politic365 this weekend, and catch me Monday morning on CNN's Early Start with Ashley Banfield and Zoraida Samberlin at 5 a.m. Eastern. And don't forget, tune in to CNN Saturday morning every weekend with me and fellow pundit Maria Cardona with new host Randy Kay at 10:30 Eastern Time, 9:30 Central. Catch McAllister's Saturday Remix and so much more right here on Politic365.com.